everybody, Iceman50 here. So today's the day. It's 35-ish. We're gonna go put some gasolina in the bike, and then I got some stay bill, and a little later today I'm gonna take it up to the storage space and my son drive me, follow behind me, and we'll get this thing put away. It only snowed like one day and then it kind of flurried the next, but you can see it's not that bad. It's a little moist in our parking lot here, but out on the street it's dry. So let's wait a second and we'll get going here. Get my phone out of my pocket. It's actually been pretty nice the past couple of days, at least temperature wise. So we'll just go and fill up and come back, and later on I'll cut back to you guys. We'll take a ride over there. Let's get going. My gas isn't flashing yet. I've noticed that in this little I think the bottom one will flash when it's like really empty. Ooh, driving over snow. Alright, let's do this. We just gotta be really careful. Feels awesome to be riding again. I wish I could just do it all winter, but you know, what are you gonna do? But didn't want to get my feet wet. So what's happening? Epic fail on shipping to Australia from the United States Postal Service. They let me buy postage and didn't tell me that they can't ship. I know I mentioned this before, but they're not sending deliveries to Australia. So, but did some research and I talked with Sava, and there's a place called Package Hopper, and they use FedEx. Now, FedEx wanted, so I went to FedEx's website first. They wanted like $187. That was the slowest way to get it to Australia, and I'm like, this is crazy. So I did some research and I found this Package Hopper place. FedEx International Priority, $32.99. That's insane. I mean, and it says it's scheduled to be there Monday. So, you know, only like 5 days. I mean, how can the post office compete? They charged me $28. Oh, and then it says, you know, go here to get your money back. Guess what? You ain't getting your money back, okay? It's this, I go to the website and, you know, basically it's just all a bunch of bullshit. They got my money. So, you know, I did Sava a favor, and, you know, he paid for shipping the first time. I paid for it this time. I mean, you know, oh well. Next time, I'll be using Package Hopper for anything going international. Super cheap, you know, and you can't really go wrong. I was able to track it. Right now it's in Honolulu, Hawaii. It said operational delay or something. I don't know what that means, but within a couple of days it went to Aurora, and then Memphis, Tennessee, and then Honolulu, right? So, I mean, it's already, I don't know, what is that, 50% of the way, 75% of the way? I don't exactly know, you know. I don't know how close Australia is to Hawaii. I mean, it's in the Pacific, right? So, but, yeah, so, Sava, if you're watching, hopefully you're checking the tracking, and it should be there soon. Oh, boy. fill her up. Let's see if I can get it into neutral. The bike seems like it. I got 1,394 miles, so I almost got 1,400 miles. And it seems easier to get into neutral the more I ride it. When I first did it, it was pretty rough. Like, it didn't really seem to like to shift into neutral. It was hard to find neutral. But anywho, so that seems to be getting better. Let's get ourselves in here. Done. Authorizing. No, I don't want a car wash in my motorcycle, thanks. No, and I don't want a receipt either. Okay. Nothing but the best. Just gotta be slow and steady. Ow! I was like, what's burning my leg? Or what's hurting? I guess my leg was leaning up against the exhaust. I usually fill up from the other side, from the driver's side. But all those pumps are full. I fill it up to that little bar inside. Right there. Right to the little bar. I think that bar is there to prevent you from sticking this thing all the way in or something, I guess. I don't know. So, maybe it's like anti-siphon, I guess. I don't know. Alright. There we go. Alright, we're good to go. Out of here. That's weird. It only says a little more than half a tank. Whatever. It's all good to go now. I just needed some. Alright. Let's get the fuck out of here. I nodded, and then she pointed, and I thought she meant go ahead, and then she started moving. I'm like, no, fuck that. Let me go first. It's safer. I can use you as a shield. At least, you know, there was some politeness there. It's hard, you know, when you can't talk to people on the road, you know, there can be misunderstandings, right? Oh, shit. This guy's in the fucking... Yeah, this ain't too bad. My favorite parking lot here, they kind of, you can see they threw some barricades. It's funny, the barricades are open. I think they wanted to stop people from coming in here. I mean, see, it's kind of open. Someone must have moved them, but you can still get in there. That's where I did the Riding Basics video. It's a shame. That's the movie theater right by my house here. It's literally like 4 minutes from the house. Even has an IMAX. It was nice, and it's now Muertos, so it's done. It's probably never coming back unless somebody buys it, which I hope they do, because it was sick to have a theater just 4 minutes from the house. The next closest one's in Aurora, like 20 minutes away, and I really like going to Aurora. So, you know, I don't like leaving my car out there. It's kind of sketchy. So, let's get back home here, and I delivered. There was the one guy that I was telling you guys about with the custom order right before Christmas here, and I sent him a shitload of stuff. I sent him like 2 sets of purple, half a set of blue, half a set of black, and then he asked me later if he could get some pink, and I was like, yeah, I got pink. So I sent him another 6 pink and another 6 black, because he said he needed like 2 of each. You know, I print them off 6 at a time. You know, for me that's half a set. It isn't even worth my time to give him any less than 6. So I hope he appreciates that, and I can't wait for some pictures to see how it turned out. It's pretty cool. It's like a light blue and pinkish kind of wrap. I'll have to find it. I'll take a screenshot of it and I'll put it up here in the video. But I think it's going to turn out pretty cool. So that's why I was like, yeah, why not? You know, like I said, and then you know, he asked for the other ones. So, you know, like I said, it costs like $8.65 for priority small flat rate box, and so I told him just send me $10. He cash apped me $10, and that covers shipping and you know, the basic cost of the plastic. I mean, might be losing a buck or two, but I don't really care. I'm much more interested in people being happy and, you know, giving people more than they expected. I always love that when, you know, you get something and someone who actually really cares about their business and, you know, making their customers happy. I don't really care. That's why I said, you know, this isn't the first time I had a business, you know. It's like my 3rd business. So, but yeah, all right, well, we're here. So the next time I see you guys, it'll be on the road to the storage space. So we'll see you then. All right, easy. Hey everybody. So I'm trying out a new microphone here. I got a microphone for Christmas. It's a newer boom mic. I'm using that right now. Anyways, so what you're looking at here is a picture of Ken's Grom that I was telling you about. He's got the black one, and he did the wrap. I showed you guys that earlier. So I just threw this up on the screen so you could see. You know, I sent him a whole bunch of different ones, and this is kind of what he came up with. He said the light blue was too light blue, the pink was too pink. That's why I sent him a bunch of different. I sent him two purples and some blacks and the pink and the blue. Anyways, so you see how it looks. It looks pretty cool with the wrap. So, but yeah, I just wanted to show you this here. I have the ride to the storage space, but apparently I didn't plug my external microphone in all the way. So what we're doing here is I'm just getting ready, and we're gonna head off here. I'm just gonna narrate through some of this. I was telling everybody about some movies that I saw, some old movies. Hunt for Red October, it's a good movie. Just giving everybody like as I'm writing later, I pretty much, you know, tell you the whole gist of the movie. And I watched Medicine Man with Sean Connery. I love Sean Connery. And so anyways, we're just going out here. My son's following me in my car, which is weird because, you know, normally I'm driving my car, so it's kind of weird to see it driving behind me. But not much going on. I can hear the whistling of the wind in the camera. I realized once I kind of got home that it didn't seem all the way plugged in, so I'm kind of upset that it wasn't plugged in. But it wasn't too bad yesterday. You can see the roads are pretty dry. They're dry, and it was about 35, so it wasn't too bad. What I'll probably do is I'll just skip through here and show you, some of the parts that may or may not be interesting, and we'll go from there. Yeah, sorry about that. I don't know what happened. I didn't plug it in all the way, so hopefully you guys like this new microphone. It seems nice. It's a whole boom mic and everything. It's not like studio quality, but it's a nice microphone. Hopefully it's better than the Logitech microphone that I've been using. So let's just watch here, and I'm gonna pause it and I'm gonna chop it up here, and I'll come back with you guys. Hang on. Hey everybody, so coming up to the stop sign here in a minute, and Trevor's still behind me, and I'm looking. I don't know if this guy had his turn signal on or not. I couldn't tell. It's too hard to see, but I didn't. I wanted him behind me, so I pull over here and real quick and wave this guy on, because I wanted my son still behind me. So he goes around, and then we get back on it. I'm in the gutter, so let's see what else we got here. Hang on a second. It's funny. It's like I said, it's weird. I forget that my son has his license, and he can drive by himself now. So I just keep looking behind me, and I'm like, man, that's weird. I keep forgetting. But yeah, how cool is that to be 17 and 3/4 and driving a Hemi Shaker? He he wants to open it up, but it's a lot of car for somebody pretty young, Although I taught him to learn how to drive on this car, so it's not like he learned how to drive on a Toyota, and then I handed him the keys to a almost 400 horsepower car. We're here at the storage space. He's behind me, and I'm kind of waving at him. I'm like, pull up, because he's in the street, right? I didn't want him to be in the street. What's messed up is that this used to be Metro self-storage, and basically in the middle of the night, they sold out to another company. I forget what it is at the moment, but we tried calling them. I've got another storage space here too, and I tried calling them, and it just didn't. It was disconnected. I started freaking out. I was like, did they just close up and take our crap? So I'm waiting here. What I keep forgetting about this gate is that if you don't let it open all the way, when you drive through, it'll close. So here I'm entering my my code, and I kind of go through halfway, and then well, first the code doesn't work. I guess I forgot to hit the pound sign, so I got to do it again. But I go through, and I guess the gate closed, and he doesn't have the code. And then some dude rolled up behind him and started bitching at him. I go around the corner here, and I realize that he's not behind me. I'm like, oh shit. So I turn around and I come back, and I'm yelling in the code to him, and apparently this guy's like, get out of the way, I'm in a hurry, or whatever. It's like, man, people are so impatient. Just relax. I didn't even look back. I keep forgetting that this gate will close behind you, right? I'm just trying to be careful. This guy's got his storage space open. I come around the corner here, and I look behind me, and I'm like, where is he? He should have been right behind me. When I get right up here, I'm like, where the hell is he? Right? I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm like, oh crap. So, and about this time, my phone started vibrating in my pocket, and I'm like, oh, he must be trying to call. I'm like, oh shit, he's stuck. So come back around here, and apparently he said, he put his finger out the window like, hang on a second. And the guy was like, back up, or whatever. And you can see he starts like moving around. Oh, we got some audio here. So you can see this guy's like, I'm gonna mute this. Hang on a second. Hang on. Yeah, so he was telling me, he's like, when you came through, it closed behind you. And I'm like, ah, crap. I'm like, that's right. And so I was like, what the hell? That like guy moved to the side of me. See, he was backing up and telling him to back up, and he's like, no, man, just wait a second. And I like my son. He didn't take any crap from anybody. He's like, just wait a second. So then he follows me back around here, and I double check again here to make sure that he actually is behind me, but we just roll up to the storage space, and I got the stay bill and everything in the car. So I pull up here, and I have him pull over and just get this thing in here. I get it in here and dump some stable in. I used about an ounce. Mine's the little one right here in the corner. And so I open it up and I have him get out. This is probably where the video ends. So, alright everybody, we'll see you on the next one. Be easy.